So hello guys, in this video I'll be starting with Vue.js, and let's see, because I've got a van hack. I was seeing there was a van hack job which required Python and Vue.js, so I'm recording on Vue.js and starting learning Vue.js. So let's do so. I'm gonna open up Safari. I'm actually gonna open up Edge. I'll use Edge for this one. Um, I will minimize this and start with Vue.js. So how should we start with Vue.js? Like get started. I will actually go to install because I want to install the components. I will create a project. So I'll create an introduction. You can see the introduction, like all of this. So we will create a JavaScript project, creating an application. So with this, this command will install the you create the official price confirm. So yeah, so we're gonna go to cd to a project repo. So I have this. Let's zoom this up. So I have this directory. I will create a make dir cd projects. I will do npm init view latest inside, and it asks me okay to proceed, and say yes. I'll do the project name, and this I will set. I will do Vue.js start, or start Vue.js. This is for TypeScript, so currently I will not be using TypeScript. You can, I don't know, uh, for the sake of just staying with Vue.js, I will do this Vue router. That's just saying no to everything. So no, no, and no, because this is I'm starting with this. So you're gonna just cd npm. You can just copy and paste the command. Not npm run that. It takes a while. Found 0 npm run. So it is starting on localhost 3000. So you did it. There's documentation, tooling. So the main goal here is just to create an application and mess around with Vue.js a little. So I am going to open another tab and do a code dot. Open up code, and then source components hello world. So this is where we get editing. So it runs off, it creates the app, it gets the ID app and creates an app on it. Here you can, so it creates this is the root. So mounting the app. So in our case, let's just define. We'll just go to the welcome. I will install this install for TypeScript software. Anyways, so message define prop script setup, define props type required, and this is strange though. So strange. Just playground, you can go to playground, but I want to see it work. So you did it. So where did it come from? You can go to finding folder. You did it. Yep. So message equals you did it. So this is a component. Oh, so it doesn't really it's not really different from React because I'm more into React. It just creates a component and there's a template, welcome item, support item. So message, it extends message, so you can actually define another props. So let's see if it works. Define props. This I think I can define. Let's see. I'm just messing around with. Let's call it name, TypeScript required, and name and message, and on H1. Let's see how far is it with name. So in the main, in this on where it passes the find folder, you did it in app.vue. So like app.vue is app.vue. So we will do name equals I'll do name equals John Doe and see what happens. Yeah, you did it, John Doe. So it's the same thing as React properties, I think. So it's the same logic. And here you can go to hello world and you create another component. So this is hello world.view. I will create another. Let's say I want to create a simple. Let's see if I can do loops. If I can pass let's see if we can pass in a dict and loop through it. So like pass a dictionary of names, not dictionary, sorry, of array of names, and loop through it. And let's see if it works. But first of all, I'll get some water because be back. So let's start to pass an array. Let's pass the array to the pass Vue.js and props.js. So basically, receive array of names, index of the current item, so you can just add a unique key. So for skill in skills.name, skill name, so basically this is the parent view. Let's see how we're gonna do it. So for each element we need to define a array element. I think so. So let's define an array element on here. So new file, I'll call it array element.view. The array element I am going to use, I'll just copy this template just for template. Let's see, I think it's better just to and do a div. So div, div, yeah, and then the div name. So we're gonna get the div, the index, the names, the names array, and on what it is inside. I think this is index 0, names arrays are gonna print up. This is gonna print the index, frozen yogurt. This is gonna print the whole array, and this is gonna print what's inside of each index. So on each, so let's do so. Div off, actually div off, div, and I think yeah, first one is index. So I could have copy and paste, but that seems so like we been practicing it enough. Index is gonna say array name. I think it's like this. Yeah, names array. Sorry, name. You can call it whatever you want, but in this case, I'll call it names array. And then index and then name array. So this is done. Div name array. This is where we're gonna name. I think names array and then index. So that's it. Now I'm going to write the script. The script is, let's see how it's written. It is written in just a function, just some function. No, not function, just some, JSON element. Yeah, just so explore default. Props. This is where the props go in. So index, let's just do some